This is my pet ogre-faced spider, also known as the net-casting spider. And they get that name because instead of building a traditional spider web and waiting for something to get caught, she basically makes herself a tiny fishing net. She spins a small rectangular net of stretchy, woolly, cribbolate silk, folds it between her front legs, hangs upside down, and waits. She'll even place little white spots of her own poop on the surface underneath her, essentially creating a target. When an unsuspecting arthropod walks across that target, she lunges downward, dramatically expands her net, and throws it over her prey. But she can also catch flying insects out of mid-air by basically throwing herself backward while sweeping her net through the air. And the sensory biology that allows her to do this is fascinating. Spiders don't have ears like we do, but ogre-faced spiders can detect airborne sound using specialized sensory hairs on their legs. So she essentially uses her legs to hear an insect flying nearby and then accurately backflips a net over it. And then there are her eyes. You've probably noticed those two massive ones. She does have 8 eyes, but those 2 enormous forward-facing ones are her posterior median eyes, and they're extraordinarily specialized for detecting movement in extremely low light. These eyes are around 2,000 times more sensitive to light than human eyes. There are consequences to having such sensitive vision. Every single morning, part of her retina basically melts. Much of the light-sensitive membrane inside these enormous eyes is broken down, and then around nightfall, her photoreceptors rapidly synthesize huge amounts of new membrane again. And because she is designed for nocturnal life, during the day she basically turns herself into a stick. She straightens those long skinny legs along the length of her body and remains almost completely motionless against vegetation, making her already twig-shaped body even harder to distinguish from the branches around her. She has an absolutely unreasonable number of superpowers for a spider, which is exactly why I think ogre-faced spiders are some of the coolest animals on the planet.